Hi guys, it's YSO256 here, back with another What If video. Yeah, that's right, the first one in about 3 months, so yeah. And today we're going to be talking about what if Vegeto had been permanently fused. That's right, no time limits, no weird magic inside the Buu, just permanently fused together, both Goku and Vegeta, into Vegeto forever. What would have happened in the rest of Z and into Super? Today we shall find out. So, without further ado, let's begin. So, we begin things just like in the original timeline, where Vegeto has just allowed himself to be purposely absorbed by Buu in order to save his friends before eliminating the evil Majin. He then lowers his barrier, and nothing happens. He's fused forever. But he already knew that from the older guy, so he then sighs, and then with Clicker's speed reflexes faster than light speeds, he finds all his friends' pods, Gohan, Piccolo, Trunks, and Goten, and with a spirit sword, he cuts them free, picking them up, and is about to leave Buu's body with the abilities of instant transmission. But before he does, he suddenly notices there's one pod remaining. It's the innocent Buu. Now, Vegeto does consider freeing this Buu, just to screw around with Super Buu, but then he reconsiders, seeing that he has no reason to bargain or to intimidate Buu in this way. He's almighty and all-powerful. So he just puts his fingers on his forehead and teleports out of there. Buu can feel himself shaking. His body is powering back down. He is going back to his original form. Confused and angry, Super Buu then charges at Vegeto, but with a spirit sword beam, he just flings Buu away like he's a tiny fly, and he's just being swatted away. This then gives Vegeto enough time to get his friends far away from the crossfire, and so he can get them out of their gooey sacks and make sure they're okay, so that by the time Buu arrives, Vegeto is ready for the next round, and he toys around with Buu for a bit in his base form before going back up to Super Saiyan for fun, and he then, once he's had his fill, charges up his alternate attack, the final Kamehameha. It vaporizes Buu. Everything is destroyed, every last cell. Nothing is left to regenerate from. And once he can sense that there is nothing of Buu left, he simply says aloud to nobody in particular, "Seriously? Was that it? Huh, I thought I was actually going to get an actual challenge round here. Pathetic." Vegeta then powers back down, and over the next few months, he and Gohan use all of the different Dragon Balls, both Earths and Namex, to revive everyone who had been killed by Buu and Bobbidi, as well as restore all the damage done to the Earth. They also use a third wish to then make the population of Earth forget about Buu, so that peace can fully be restored to the planet. A few months have now passed, and Vegeto has been struggling, let's say, to make family matters work. I mean, it was difficult in the beginning, but he sort of has got it under wraps now. He simply had Bolner and Sheety and everyone just live in one house with him, up in Capsule Corp, and because Bolner is able to support Chi-Chi financially, he's allowed to go train whenever he wants. He also tells his 3 children, Gohan, Trunks, and Goten, that they should keep training at all times, just so that they can keep up with any threats that come to Earth, and maybe one day Vegeto won't be around to help. Goten and Trunks agree to help and keep training without a second's hesitation. Gohan, on the other hand, had required some persuasion, but Vegeto had managed to persuade him that one day Gohan could be left alone to defend the Earth, and Vegeta might not be there. And if Gohan isn't strong enough, Earth could be destroyed. Gohan then considers, and simply says to his sort of father, that he will at least try to keep up his training in his downtime when he's not at conferences or at college meetings. That is good enough for the fused Saiyan, for the Nona at least. Years then pass, and we see ourselves on the Supreme Kai world. Gohan and Vegeto are training there, when all of a sudden, two beings of immense power land on the planet, and Vegeto and the Supreme Kais are terrified in fear of this being. Gohan doesn't know who this is, but he's quickly informed that this is the god of destruction, Lord Beerus, and his attendant Whis. Shin then asks Beerus what brings him to his world, and Beerus then speaks. I am seeking a fighter of unimaginable power. A fighter that would keep me utterly entertained for centuries to come. I had a vision. It was of an immense fighter with unimaginable strength. I believe it was a Saiyan, in fact. And he even had God Ki. Yes, I know what his name was now. He was a Super Saiyan God! Vegeto and Gohan are confused at hearing this, and then respectfully tell Beerus that they don't know anything about Super Saiyan God, but they do know a few things about Super Saiyans. Beerus then asks to see Super Saiyan, the being that supposedly defeated Frieza. Vegeto then obliges, and transforms into Super Saiyan. Beerus is slightly impressed. My Saiyan, that's impressive. But in that form, you can't stand up to me. Vegeto then smirks and says, True, but I'm not at full power yet, Lord Beerus. He then powers up to Super Saiyan 3 and charges into the battle against the God of Destruction. And that is where we're going to be leaving things for right now. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this, and what do you think of the first part? Do you think Vegeto will become a Super Saiyan God? And can he stand up to Beerus? I'm afraid you're going to have to wait till next time to find out. But as always, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and I shall see you in my next video.